Oh, hello there.
Now how about we turn on some lights?
Welcome to MojoPlays, and today we're looking at the biggest differences between the Fallout TV series and the video game franchise that we know so far.
And grabbed a moldy one.
Wildlife.
Vault dwellers are an endangered species.
Fallout is known for its interesting, if deadly, wildlife. Most iconic are the Deathclaws, but it's got many more interesting creatures, at least one of which we've already seen in the trailer, the Yao Guai. These are formidable, mutated black bears, sometimes even more dangerous than the Deathclaws, particularly in Fallout 3. And we briefly saw one trying to eat a Brotherhood soldier. We also saw what appears to be a huge mutant axolotl, something that's never appeared in the games before and makes for an interesting addition to the lore. Stranger yet, at one point we see a man getting on a horse that seems to be completely normal and unmutated. Does this mean that the TV show's vault is being used to breed horses? Or is it a flashback? Who knows? Finally, we also saw a German Shepherd eating a radroach. German Shepherds are pretty much the only dogs you see in Fallout, so it makes sense that they'd appear here too.
I do not think you would be willing to do what it takes to survive up here.
The Brotherhood of Steel. As usual, the Brotherhood of Steel were shown off in the trailer. This is hardly surprising since the Bethesda Game Studios' Fallout games use them liberally in the marketing. But avid fans will notice that these Brotherhood soldiers seem a little bit too well equipped. Since the last time we saw the West Coast Brotherhood of Steel, they were cowering in their bunker from the NCR, unless of course you decided to wipe them out. The Brotherhood soldiers in the trailer are also wearing T-60 power armor, which has so far appeared only in Fallout 4 and Fallout 76. This means the Brotherhood we're seeing in the trailer is likely the East Coast faction, which was already splintered into multiple groups by the time of Fallout 3. They've also got a huge airship, which again is something we've only seen them have access to on the East Coast with the Pride-Wind. Why the Brotherhood has decided to go all the way back to the West Coast isn't yet known. Or perhaps the show has decided to ignore the events of New Vegas entirely.
War. War never changes.
The NCR. According to Todd Howard, the TV show is canon to the games, but will be set somewhere the games haven't touched yet, sunny California. Except, you may be aware that multiple Fallout games have taken place in California, including the first one. We don't know when the show is set, but the NCR is founded pretty early in the 23rd century, though the settlement it came from, Shady Sands, is much older. It's possible that the show, like Fallout 76, is going back further in time so that it doesn't have to deal with events in the first two releases. The only place we've seen any NCR flags or imagery is in a leaked set photo showing the NCR flag in the background, though we'll have to wait and see whether this alleged photo is actually real or a hoax. It's likely to be the latter since the original user deleted it. However, some early press has said the series is set 219 years after the bombs fell, meaning it's set in 2296, 9 years after the events of Fallout 4. So, what happened to the NCR? Some hardcore fans definitely won't be happy if we find out that the NCR has been entirely destroyed by the time the TV series rolls around. Of course, it's possible that the show sees the Caesar's Legion route in New Vegas as canon and the NCR has been defeated, but it's not like we saw any Legionnaires in the trailer either.
The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn. Training drums beat.
Boneyard.
If you insist on staying, then you will have to adapt.
Sticking with the California setting, producers have, again, said that they want the continuity of the show to be totally separate from the games. But it's set in Santa Monica, Los Angeles. Los Angeles is already a setting in Fallout, a major location in the first game, now dubbed Boneyard or Angel's Boneyard, thanks to the huge ruins, and is supposedly controlled in its entirety by the NCR. There are plenty of major US cities that Fallout hasn't touched yet that could have easily become settings, rather than settings we've already seen done in the games before. And it also rings completely hollow to use LA as a setting when it has so much series lore and baggage. It's true that LA is huge and that we don't really know which part of the city Boneyard is supposed to be. It might be relatively far away from Santa Monica, but couldn't they have set it in another city fans want to see? We've been waiting for the Fallout Miami mod for years after all, and cities like Chicago or Seattle are far enough away from all the mainline game's action that they could easily be used too.
This place was peaceful, beautiful. We had the beaches, the celebrities. People came from all over just to vacation here. Families with children.
Vault 33.
I know that I've lived a relatively comfortable life.
Stop! Lucy!
The series largely looks to be following the journey of Lucy, a vault dweller from Vault 33 who leaves to explore the wasteland. Fans of the series will know that nearly all the vaults are actually twisted human experiments, many of them so severe that the dwellers didn't survive to actually leave the vaults and repopulate. We're sure that something is going to go awry at Vault 33, and we already saw dwellers fighting briefly in the trailer, but the nature of its experiment is yet unknown. We wouldn't be surprised if revelations about the true nature of Vault 33 are major spoilers for the show's storyline. Though, another question was raised by the Vault's overseer in the trailer having only one eye. Not only have we never seen human mutants in Fallout with one eye like this, but it suggests that something in Vault 33 is radioactive, or that it's potentially more open to the outside world than other sealed vaults. Let us know in the comments whether you think the Fallout TV show will be any good.
War. War never changes.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from MojoPlays, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.